the reason why we are expanding the digital superhighway so that we can bring on board millions of Kenyans by making it possible for them to access internet from all corners of Kenya. They can transact with the government, they can do business, they can create, they can innovate, and they can do business on the digital space, and precisely the reason why I set up the ministry that has digital economy as one of its big mandates. The government of Kenya is committed to working with all stakeholders to expand the space for creativity and innovation through the promotion of freedom of expression and also intellectual property rights. It is our intention to ensure that Kenya finally reaps its overdue dividend from the heavy investment in ICT infrastructure made over the last 2 decades. With 6 submarine fiber optic cables offering broadband connectivity, over 9,000 kilometers of terrestrial fiber optic connecting nearly in all county headquarters, geographical broadband coverage of 56%, and mobile broadband penetration of 96%, we are putting finishing touches on the policy and infrastructural framework that will switch on a historic explosion of productivity and competitiveness in our digital economy and in our entire Kenyan economy. I am looking forward to our commitment that in the next 6 months we will have 5,000 government services available on the digital space. Already, just to put it in context, we had 300 government services as of 2 weeks ago. We have increased that to 600. We have doubled in the last 2 weeks. We now have 600 government services available online, and we are well on course in ensuring that we have 5,000 government services in the next 6 months. And I have also asked the Ministry of ICT to also work on a digital identity so that the big huduma thing that never was, we can finally have as Kenya a digital identity. And I have told my good friend Eliud that by the end of this year, Kenyans must be able to identify themselves digitally. It is not the work of government to issue IDs. It is the work of government to identify Kenyans. Over the next 5 years, we shall construct another 100,000 kilometers of national fiber optic network to achieve universal broadband connectivity in the country. We want to enhance government services delivery by digitizing and, wherever possible, automating critical processes, and by migrating 80% of services online, as I have said. And we are developing the digital master plan and establishing a regional hub to promote the large-scale development of software for export. We expect the digital superhighway to play a tremendous role as a fully fledged productive sector on its own and an enabling infrastructure for the universal health coverage, agriculture, MSME, and manufacturing pillars of our bottom-up economic transformation agenda for the transformation of our country. And just to state that we already have registered 5 million farmers who will participate this year in our subsidized fertilizer platform that will be available online as a mechanism of eliminating leakage, pilferage, corruption, and inefficiency in the delivery of fertilizer and especially of our subsidy program. Data then does play a critical role in our development agenda.